The Sciforror Film Podcast. Hello and welcome to the Christmas edition of the Sciforror Film Podcast.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho, I am Andy Walker. I'm joined by my good friend Badger. Hello Badger, happy Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, everyone. How's it going? Yes, indeed. Lovely to be here once again.
It is Christmas time and time for a jolly red-faced fat man with a beard. There's two of us to talk rubbish at you about film.
I appreciate you, Andy. I appreciate you.
Well,
Though your beard was longer than mine the other week. You say it's sacrilege.
I had a trim because I was doing some stuff with the Scouts. I help out the Scouts, and I was basically taking money outside Santa's grotto for the children to see Santa and have a photograph taken. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, I look more like Father Christmas than he does. So I'll shave, I'll have a shave and a trim. And
no, never again. Never again.
Yes, it's bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. I do have this thing. I had it once. I don't know if I told you. I must have told you. I was sitting in a cafe, and I had full beard, and I was wearing a red hoodie, and a woman came in with her little kid, and her little kid said, "Mummy, Mummy, it's Santa Claus."
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been lovely.
Trouble is, I don't know great. I don't like kids very much. They're all right, but I couldn't eat a whole one. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So anyway, thank you to everybody out there who's listening and watching and things, and at Christmas, and I hope that Father Christmas has emptied his sack in your direction.
Oh dear.
And you're all very happy.
Hope everyone gets lots of lovely presents.
Absolutely. Yes. So there we go. Right. So this week we are looking at horror films for Christmas.
Oh dear.
Yes. So we have two short films and what alleges to be a feature film. We'll get on to that. So yes, the very first one is from 2024, and it is called Santa, a Christmas Horror Story. This is by Jayakirpur Films. I don't have any names of directors, cast, or anything on it at all. There is a synopsis, which I find quite funny. The synopsis says, on Christmas Eve, a girl finds a Santa doll outside her home, and in the spirit of Christmas, decides to take it with her. As she is busy with the Christmas decorations and festive preparations, strange, scary, and paranormal things start to happen in her home, all leading back to the cursed Santa doll. Is the Santa doll really cursed, or is her mind playing tricks on her? Now, that's not so much of a synopsis as the basic layout of the entire plot of the film.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, what festive things did she do? She just sat on her laptop. It's not very bloody festive.
Yeah. She sat on her laptop and put some wood on the fire.
Yeah, so, not really that festive, really. No. It's a bit bar humbug,
I will say, though, I mean, this film looks quite good.
It's very, pretty, nice camera work.
Absolutely.
Quite bizarre in places. It did leave me going, what the heck did I just watch?
Yeah, I mean, I like the kind of build-up of tension in it. rather than it just being jump scares.
Yes,
And I
that
like
was quite
that.
good.
I
That
like
was
that.
quite good. And the fact that there was little bits of practical effects, the Santa had blood on it, things
Mm.
like that. So there was some good attention to detail there. I must admit, it was good
And
in a weird way.
I did find the whole bit about the fire thing being it was a little bit disturbing.
Yes,
That was a bit.
yeah, that was it's like, okay, you've definitely jumped the shark there. One
Yes,
minute she's, you know, one minute she's sitting on her laptop, next minute she's plunging her hand into like a really hot Christmas fire and going, Santa, Santa, do you forgive me? I'm like,
yeah, it's a bit, as you say, it's a little bit odd in a way, but it's a good short film. It's not
yes,
bad. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's a film that I would say I really love,
no.
but it's okay. It's a good short film and it works well.
Yeah, it did. It worked quite well. It was quite fun to watch as a one off. And it was one of these things where I'm like, okay, I see where you're trying to go here. Let's develop this idea. I want to see a
Yeah,
little bit, but for the fact that all they really had was a Santa doll and some spooky voices and a little bit of CGI, fantastic.
absolutely. I thought, yeah, I've seen many worse films, short films of that, but yeah, I did. I quite liked it. Quite liked it. Okay, the second of our two short films is also called Santa,
Yes.
which is confusing. The directors for this are Dionysius Adzarakis and Manos Atzarakis.
Hmm.
The cast is Achilles. I can't remember. My bloody writing's all for like the names. Achilles Sakareliou, Maria Olympiou, and Apostolis Tampakis. I think that's right. Synopsis says on Christmas Eve, a young girl awakens to the sound of Santa in her living room. What she finds standing there is something she can barely comprehend, and she doesn't have time to either.
Hmm. This was very short.
Very short, and it is very much reliant on jump scares.
Yes.
But I think they are done really well, and the character of the evil Santa is brilliant.
Yeah, the effects that they made and the way it really spooked me out was fantastic. I haven't seen anything that scary in modern media since the Smirnoff Ice Judder Man.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good, short, sharp shot
Yeah,
of a film that really kind of you go, wow, hang on, oh,
yeah.
blimey, it's over.
It was faster than the Chocolate Monkey film
Absolutely.
in the way it just went bang. Here we go. And it was like I was saying, like the effects of the evil Santa or Krampus, whatever it is, really did freak me out, and it was from boom straight away.
Yeah, and it surprises me because you often get this thing about sort of like don't act with kids and animals and like that. But it amazes me the amount of times that we've found, especially in short films, that they've got kids in them, and the kids are brilliant. As that,
Yeah.
their acting is spot on.
Mm. Oh no, I really like you saying, the acting was great, and it was just so quick and so sharp. I loved it.
Absolutely, I thought it was brilliant. Absolutely great. Okay. Okay. The feature film for Christmas has two titles I've found so far. It's called either Zombies Christmas Apocalypse or Zombies Are Coming to Town
Or just zombies.
or just Zombies. Yeah, don't know. It's rather strange.
Lovely,
Um,
lovely.
the director is Hamid Torab Poa. The cast is Rhiannon Bayer, Tara Bayer, Emily Sue Bengston, Raina Hain, Alex Hardlicker, Daryl Hardlicker, Logan Wenzelt, Nancy Wenzelt, Lucas Youngerberg, Steve Luke, and Tony Todd.
Hmm.
Now, the synopsis for this says, as winter rolls into a small Midwest town, the locals get more than just snow as the dead start to rise.
Hmm.
Now, uh, two things. Firstly, when I first looked up the cast list on this, I went onto IMDb and it doesn't list Stephen Luke or Tony Todd. I
No,
get the
it
feeling
doesn't
that they
list many
probably
people at all.
they wanted to have their names nowhere near.
Yeah.
My first note that I've written down here is much like a zombie, this is a slow and painful film.
Yes, a slow and painful film that can't decide what type of film it is. 1 minute it's a film with festive zombies. Next minute it's the old traditional farmhouse let's try and escape thing. Next minute they're in a prison. What is this? There's not much festive cheer in it. It feels like, and it is, a film that's chopped up into little bits and they've piled on other bits of film in it.
Well, the thing that gets me is there are so many parts in this that are skipped over and not explained well, if they're explained at all.
I know, it hurts my brain.
You just can't get what's going on. I don't understand why they're doing this now. Who are they? And why does everyone just accept? And it's like characters are introduced as if you should know who they are.
I know.
Other people seem to know who they are, but they're not, their background or who they are isn't explained at all.
No, the random bloke on the porch. Who
Yeah,
is this man?
what's he got to do with anything?
Nothing at all. So that's the only thing I can think is that he was in another cut of the film, longer and had a bigger part, and they just condensed it down or took that bit out of a different film and plumped it in.
And I mean, it's like there's a whole bit in it. They're in this, they're in this place, and it's like sort of okay. It's a. It turns out in a rather kind of like oh really sort of thing, and it's a virus. It's only a virus. It's not really zombies, and people can get over it. Over time, they can fight this thing and come out the other side of it. Okay, that's one point. Thing is, it only lasts a year. So, who walled up the people that end up breaking through the wall into the place where they are? Because those people, that wall wasn't only hadn't only just been put there.
And how did they find this out? Did they find the patient zero and go, oh, yeah, no, it's just another version of COVID, mate. Don't worry about it.
Tony
That was
Todd
not
sort of like
explained either.
seems to get this message from somewhere. He doesn't even say where it's come from.
Yeah.
He's just had this message to say that it's a virus and that people can recover from it.
No.
Which then
No.
which then gives the guy who's the main zombie hunter in it a dilemma of like, I've killed all these people for nothing.
Yeah. And there's literally a scene where he takes a tractor or a wood chipper
Yeah.
and goes over about 100 people. And you see bits of bone and blood spurt everywhere.
And the
And
thing is,
there's
even
the traditional geezer with the two machetes chopping up people left, right, and centre. If there was even a teeny whizzle of the thought that they could be saved, surely they wouldn't be chopping them up like last week's butcher.
and even after they find out that it was only a virus, there must have been still people out hunting the zombies because otherwise you wouldn't have the quite incredibly downbeat ending of the hero finding his true love and the pair of them being shot through the head. I mean, that was just like
Even the
what?
hero, he was.
Oh no,
I'm not even too sure about that.
he starts off being a hero and then all of a sudden he disappears from the entire film.
Yeah,
and it's like, and there's no I didn't quite understand. Tony Todd is a cop. Why does he go and let the bloke who's in lockup? Why does he let him out to fight with him? Because it's never explained their relationship. What why he would let this guy out of lockup to come and fight zombies with him?
It's more of I didn't really see him as a cop. He was more of a mercenary hunter type character, really.
He's supposed to be a detective.
No, mercenary. He was blatantly some sort of mercenary or black ops kind of guy. That would have made sense.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. There's so much of it that doesn't make any sense at all. And I don't know. It was just like, what is going on?
it definitely felt like three different films chopped up, plopped in together, and then made some extra scenes here and there to try and paste in the glue.
Yeah, I will
Because
say,
it's only the first 10 minutes that's anything festive. The rest of it, none at all.
and that's the only part of it that has a consistent and kind of coherent storyline.
Yeah, the first 10 to 15 minutes makes sense completely.
Well, you were
The rest
saying
of
that
it, no.
in the beginning there, when they bring this salsa that you just had hot water to or something
That's right, yes.
that
Yeah.
actually exists.
Space saucer, yeah, and you can get it. It costs about $30 to $40 per shipment to the UK. I
Bloody
know
hell.
but it was like really bizarre because I was like, that feels like a product placement ad,
Yeah.
and then the missus looks it up and it is a real thing. You can buy it. It's a,
Wow.
it's like when you watch a YouTube video and they go, thanks to this week's sponsor, you can get 20% off. It felt like
Well, I mean, there was no reason for that to be in the film because it was
no.
never mentioned again.
And I'm like, is the salsa the cause of the zombie apocalypse? That would make sense, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That actually was what I was thinking was going to happen, was that they were going to go, oh, yeah, it all originated from the bar because they ate the weird salsa. That made sense.
absolutely. And what I will
But
say,
apparently
though,
not.
what I will say is that despite all of that, there are some quite good effects in this film.
Mm.
And there are some very interesting camera work. The angles and the lighting behind people and that kind of thing works really well. So for me, it's good effects and camera work that's spoilt by being an awful film.
Yeah, yeah. And like you were saying, some of the kills are fantastic. I was like, oh, it's the guy with the machete again. We're going to get some,
Yeah, yeah,
hardcore. Yeah, there was some really good bits in it. And the fact that he was like mowing down the zombies in the tractor and that, fantastic. And there were some really cool bits in it that made me think, oh, this could be like this was a better version than some of the Resident Evil films that come out. I was like, yeah, this is great. And then it went back to being terrible again.
yeah.
And weirdly paced.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
though stuff was happening and it was really fast, it felt really slow. And and it was like story time with Tony Todd. And it felt that it was like, am I gonna have a cup of, hot milk and go and have a nap and listen to the lovely vocals of Tony Todd as he talks for
I
5 minutes and nothing happens?
I mean, this isn't. I can't see that this is a film he would have been overly proud
No,
of saying he was connected to.
no, I'm pretty sure he just did this. You can tell it's a, oh, we need to pay the rent, Tony.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah,
It's like Nick Cage going, oh, damn it, the rent's on due for the castle. Okay, I better go and do a Five Nights at Freddy's film where I say one word in an hour and a half.
yeah.
Yeah. He obviously needed to eat that week and pay
But
the rent.
it's like I don't know. I don't. There was so much that this film could have been that it really wasn't, and you just kind of left feeling a bit kind of what went wrong? What was?
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Oh,
It felt like why why did I enjoy some of it and then the rest of it was terrible? and then it kept going up and down in quality. It was very confusing because it went up and down in quality of acting as well. Even Tony Todd's acting, sometimes it was good, sometimes it was terrible, you know.
Well, I mean, the whole bit where he actually announces that they found out it's a virus, that bit was just, I thought he was laughing because he couldn't believe how bad the dialogue was.
Yeah.
Not because it was sort of like, oh, everything's going to be fine now. Oh, it is.
But
Yeah,
like you say, the way they finish it and how despondent and miserable it is at the end. So, mate, is it still a virus then?
I,
Or was that just him going, oh, don't worry, it's just a virus?
I've got to say, I mean, I think that there are a few, but not many. There are a few um, Christmas horror films that I think work well and are good films. Most of the Christmas horror films I've seen are pretty much like this. They just seem to be kind of like slapped together and not very well made.
No, no. um,
But I
just
don't
put it
know.
this way, Jack Frost, Revenge of the Killer Snowman is a better Christmas film than this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I must admit, I got confused that somebody was talking to me about a Christmas horror film called Jack Frost, and I went, "What? The one with Michael Keaton that plays a singer and comes back?" No.
No.
Okay, I must be a different film then.
Yeah, no, honestly, this one's hilarious. And the sequel's even more hilarious because they go to Hawaii and he has little snowball baby killer gremlins.
Oh God Almighty, that sounds brilliantly awful.
It
That's,
is.
that's the thing. The thing about it is you can make a bad film and make it good because it's so bad it's good. This
That's
is
right.
just
This is
bad.
so bad, it's bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's our Christmas fare for you.
I will
We
never watch that film ever again.
No, nor me, nor me. So there we have Santa, a short film called Santa from 2024, which was well made and quite good. A bit odd, maybe even slightly disturbing in an odd way. Then we have a short film Santa, which is a great short, sharp shock film with some really good effects and that in it. And then I don't know what you call it, zombies Christmas apocalypse, zombies are coming to town. I mean,
With weird product placement.
yeah, weird product placement, very strange editing, a completely disjointed and not well explained storyline, and pretty much not a lot else going for it.
No.
As I say,
Would you inflict this on your worst enemy?
well, maybe. I mean, uh, tie somebody to a chair and show them this film over and over and over again. Uh, but as I say, there are some quite decent effects and some, some interesting camera work done on it, but it's spoiled by having them lost inside this mess of a film. Well, there you go. Okay, thank you, Badger.
Thank you indeed for inflicting
I
one
always
of the
try and
worst Christmas films I've ever seen upon me.
I always, well, I mean, you can only make other things you're going to watch this year look better. Um, I'd even go so far as to say I'd sit through the holiday. Um, so thank you very much, and thank you to everybody out there for watching, listening, and everything else. I hope you have had and will have a fantastic time over Christmas and New Year. And yes, I will be back with a roundup of the year and all that kind of thing. So happy Christmas, everybody, and see you soon.
Bye.
The Sciforror Film Podcast.